Hi everyone, I'm Stan from Eagle Vision. I'm here with Stan Kontos from Soul Results and Staff Pharmacy Group, and we're talking about mindset for success and wealth transfer in the times of crisis. In the previous episodes, we talked about personal well-being. We've talked about how do people approach these changing times. Now what we want to talk about is mindset. So really the core element of thinking about what's going on, being clear and analytical in that thinking. So Stan, how does one approach that element in this time?
Thank you, Stan. Our thoughts create our world. And so the more that we can master our mind, master our thoughts, the better the world we're going to create around us. Nobody's ever going to be masterful 100%. We're always going to have the odd negative thought that comes in. But we need to learn to eliminate fear, eliminate greed, eliminate hurt and anger and all these thoughts and emotions that hold us back. Fear is a big one. You've got to learn to eliminate fear, because when you have a crisis, when you have a recession, it's easy to get fearful. So we've got to get rid of those. And so let's eliminate those thoughts and emotions. And it could be just as simply as every time they come into our mind, say, no, I'm not going to have that thought. It's a thought of fear, or it's a thought of whatever it is. Get rid of it. And then, so we've got to create stillness. And this is where we mentioned last episode that perhaps not only can we meditate 15, 20 minutes a day, perhaps we can meditate at short notice. Perhaps we can meditate right now and just still my mind and just eliminate all thought. And so then, once I eliminate all thought, I create a very open mind. I can then visualize my goals, visualize my outcomes, and my subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality and unreality. It just knows that's the image I'm being given, that's what's going to happen. And so our role is to be, in order to be successful, is learn to put the right things into our subconscious mind and continually look and visualize how we want to live and how we want our environment and world to be, and then we'll get guided unconsciously.
Yeah, and what sort of tools do you use for visualization and those kind of things to think about what we're going about?
One of the greatest tools that I'd recommend, Stan, to everybody is creating what's called a vision board.
Right.
Like you have a big paper and you cut out things that you want. It could be destinations you want to go in the world. It could be charities you want to support. It could be cars you want to drive. It could be properties you want to build. Whatever it is, right? It could be time with your family. It could be photos with your family, whatever it is. And create a vision board and look at it and just start visualizing those things in your life. And then what happens, you start seeing doors open, people come into your life, and all of a sudden there'll be a pathway for you towards that goal.
And have you been creating vision boards, and for how many years, and how do they work?
I think I've had my vision board, it'd be close to 2 decades.
Wow.
And it's right on my office desk, and I look at it every day. And it's become now many cardboard with lots of sticky notes and photos, and it's quite extensive. And it's interesting how many of the things have happened. Right. And and they've happened just as a matter of course of life.
Yes, of course. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Look, there's some sort of the keys that we want to talk about in this episode on Mindset for Success. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again for the next one.